Hey team, it's a perfect night for it, and I just wanted to run through with you one of my favorite exercises, the kicksit. A common mistake or two that's often made, and then how to transition this into a different exercise by slightly altering the position of one hand. So with the kicksit, we've got our hands flat on the ground, we're getting our legs straight out to the side, and that back foot is flat and we're straight out. So the most common mistake I see is people take that leg back and then they're caught in this position here. That places a lot of strain on the lower back, which is not what we want. The next most common mistake I see is this hand coming up off the ground, getting a little bit lazy. We don't want that to happen. Here's why. When we lock those hands on the ground, we're getting a pretty good isometric hold in that shoulder. We're really working through the serratus and the front part of those shoulder and chest muscles. When we drive those hands and keep those hands flat on the ground, we're really looking at thoracic rotation, which is a really important aspect to train. When we're rotating well through that thoracic, we're compressing our diaphragm, we're compressing through our abdominal core, and we're loading that hip through some internal and external rotation as well as our ankle. So it's doing everything. Also, by keeping our hands flat on the ground, the intensity of the exercise can really go through the roof. Now, when the hand comes off, we lose a lot of that and you really don't get that intensity, that rotation, that compression, so it's not as effective. But there's another exercise where we do take a hand off the ground, and that is the kick through, the side kick. There's a lot of different names for it. So with this one, we're bringing our hand all the way up off the ground, and you can see all of a sudden how much has changed the dynamic on my core compression, my diaphragm compression, and the loading in the shoulder. Now, as a result, I can't really work that fast. So the intensity of the exercise has dropped because the focus has shifted across to that internal external rotation in our shoulder. So we have to really slow it down, and we use this exercise in different parameters. So we're going to go longer, we're going to go a little bit more strength focused and technique focused on this one, and really work on control in that shoulder. Whereas the other one, we can really look at intensity of the exercise, spiking your heart rate, your breathing rate, and really increasing the speed of the reps. So 2 different exercises there, a couple of mistakes for the first one, and then with the second one, fundamentally different because we alter just the position of one hand. So let me know which one you prefer, how you like to implement it, and if you have any questions, let me know how you go.